Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Amir Naim bin Rashid, a student of HRM 552 Talent Equation. Today, I will presenting on the topic neurodiversity in the talent equation, challenges and opportunity in recruiting individuals with autism, ADHD, and other neurodiverse condition in Malaysia. I chose this topic because neurodiversity is gaining more attention in the workplace, including here in Malaysia. In this presentation, I will share the challenges faced by employers in recruiting neurodiverse individuals, as well as the opportunity that exists to make hire more inclusive. I will also highlight how the right HR strategy can help organizations not only fulfill their social responsibility but also strengthen their competitive in the job market.
When Orion Togum first started work as a barista, she felt the way most people do.
Were you nervous at all on your first day of work?
Yes.
Because she had another challenge. Like more than 5 million adults across the country, she's on the autism spectrum, a condition her new boss understood well.
They're the hardest working group of people that I know. It's actually a win-win for us.
Glennis Harvey owns the Hidden Mana Cafe, just an hour south of Chicago. Roughly a quarter of her staff is differently abled. Her first hires her twin sons, who are both on the autism spectrum, and took a fresh approach to each task, like dishwashing.
I kind of think of it as kind of Tetris.
Like the game, the video game.
Yes.
Over 70% of autistic adults face unemployment, which is why in the last 5 years, nearly 36 bigger companies have tapped into programs to train neurodiverse employees.
I work for quality assurance.
At consulting company EY, the move has paid dividends.
We had these individuals join us and contribute to significantly enhancing and automating a lot of the training. Not only were we able to make the training more efficient, but also more impactful.
Meaning, no matter what the day brings for these workers,
What would you say to companies who are afraid to hire people who are different?
I would say being different is what makes them amazing.
There's no risk in trying to give us a shot. That's all it takes.
Have a great day.
their future is brighter than ever. Morgan Radford, NBC News, Chicago.
Imagine a workplace where different and thinking styles are not just accepted but celebrated. This is the essence of neurodiversity. Globally, 1 in 7% are estimated to be neurodiverse, yet many remain underrepresented in the workforce. Defining neurodiversity refers to the natural variation in how human brain function and process information. It includes conditions such as autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and the others. Rather than seeing this as different as deficient, neurodiversity recognizes them as the unique strength that can contribute to innovation, problem solving, and creative in the workplace. Current challenges in Malaysia. Culture perception in Malaysia. Disability is often viewed through a medical lens, focusing on deficit and treatment rather than inclusion and strength. This perspective can lead to stigma, where neurodiverse individuals are seen as patients rather than potential contributors to the workforce. As a result, many employers hesitate to adapt hiring practice, limiting opportunities for neurodiverse talent. Policy gap. Malaysia has the Person with Disabilities Act 2008, which provides a legal framework for protecting rights. However, enforcement remains weak. Employers are not consistently held accountable for inclusive hiring, and many workplaces lack clear guidelines or incentive to integrate neurodiverse individuals. This gap between policy and practice creates uncertainty and slow progress. SME limitation. Small and medium enterprise from the backbone of Malaysia economy, yet many SME lack the financial resources, training, or infrastructure to support inclusive hiring. Unlike larger corporations, they may struggle to provide workplace accommodation, awareness program, or specialized recruitment progress. This leave a significant portion of the workforce exclusive from opportunities. Transition barrier. Students with autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and other conditions often face difficult move from education into employment. School may provide some support, but once students graduate, they encounter recruitment systems that are not designed for neurodiverse candidates. Limited career counseling, lack of employer awareness, and rigid interview process create barriers that prevent talented individuals from entering the workforce. Opportunities in Malaysia. Government incentive Malaysia offer tax deduction and wage subsidy for employers who hire persons with disabilities. This incentive reduce financial barrier and encourage companies to adopt inclusive practice, making neurodiverse hiring more feasible. Sector strength. Different industry can benefit uniquely from neurodiverse talent. First is manufacturing. Autistic individuals often excel in detail-oriented, structured tasks which are critical in quality control and precision-based role. Second is creative industry. ADHD trained, such as divergent thinking and high energy, can drive innovation and creative problem solving. Third, IT and data. Structure, repetitive, and pattern-based tasks align well with the strength of many neurodiverse individuals, making them valuable contributors in coding, data analysis, and cybersecurity. Corporate branding. Inclusive hiring enhances a company reputation. Organizations that champion neurodiversity are seen as progressive and socially responsible, attractive, socially conscious investor, customer, and employees. This creates a bold ethic and economic value. Case study. Malaysia already has pioneering innovative that showcase success. Gamuda Enabling Academy train neurodiverse individuals for employment in corporate setting. Second is PETRONAS Neurodiverse Center of Excellence, focusing on integrating neurodiverse talent into IT and data role. Next, let's look at Gamuda age diversity, with 40% of our workforce being millennial. This is Generation Y. We recognize the importance of preparing them for senior management role. This forms a key part of our succession planning strategy. In 2023, employees under 30 made up 27% of workforce, while those aged 30 to 15 accounted for 61%, and those above 50 represented 12%. In 2024, the proportion of younger employees slightly decreased to 25%, with the middle group remaining steady at 61%, and senior employees increased to 14%. By 2025, the trend continues. 24% are under 30, 62% are between 30 and 50, and 14% are above 50. This data show that Gamuda workforce is maturing with a gradual decline in younger employees and steady increase in experienced professionals. It reflects a balanced mix of young, full energy and seasoned expertise. Strategy message. To sustain growth, they are focusing on developing millennial talent, equipping them with leadership skill and placing them in critical roles. This ensures a smooth transition of knowledge and leadership as part of our long-term success planning. In summary, Gamuda age diversity demonstrates a healthy blend of generations working together, a foundation for innovation, continually and sustained success. PETRONAS has taken a leading role in Malaysia by establishing the Neurodiverse Center of Excellence. This initiative addressed two major challenges faced by neurodivergent individuals in the workplace. The first challenges is social stigma and culture barriers. Many people still view neurodivergence as a deficiency rather than a strength. Because of this, neurodivergent talents often fear disclosing their diagnosis, worry about discrimination, and feel pressure to mask their behavior just to fit it. This can lead to burnout and limited career opportunities, even when they have the right skill. The second challenge is in the lack of neuro-inclusive workplace. Malaysia does not yet have localized national guidelines for neuro-inclusion, which make it difficult for employers to design sustainable support system. Managers may lack understanding, work process can be overwhelming, and job coaches are not widely available. This gap prevents organizations from full leveraging the strength of neurodiverse employees. To overcome this challenge, PETRONAS apply the 3S talent management model: sourcing, skill, and supporting. Under sourcing, the partner with universities and ecosystem players use the blind CV practice and implement structured assessment to ensure fair opportunities. Under skill, the conduct awareness season provide practical training and hold immersive leadership program to build understanding. Under supporting, they establish coaching system, regular check-ins, strategic HR recommendation. When we talk about inclusion, it is not just about the policy, it is about the people. Neurodiverse candidates often face barriers that have nothing to do with their skill and everything to do with how we design our hiring process. Inclusive job description. Think about how overwhelming a job ad can be full of jargon or vague requirement. By using clear, simple language, we make opportunities accessible. It is a small change, but it signals to candidates. Alternative assessment. Traditional interview often measure social performance more than actual ability. For someone with autism or ADHD, that can be a huge barrier. Offering work trial, profile, or skill demonstration let candidates show what they can do, not how well they can perform in conversation. Manager training. Managers are the bridge between policy and practice. Training them to understand different communication styles and sensor need help prevent misunderstanding. It's also build trust. Employees feel seen and support, not judged. Workplace adjustment. Quick space. Flexible hour. Assist to. This is not a luxury, they are enabler. They allow neurodiverse employees to thrive. And when people thrive, company benefit from higher retention and productivity. Partnership with NGOs. Employers don't have to do this alone. NGO like Unite Voice, Gamuda Enabling Academy, and PETRONAS Neurodiverse Center of Excellence already provide the training, job coaching, and requirement pipeline. Partnering with them reduce risk and ensure. The conclusion is, neurodiverse hiring is not about a charity, it is about the strategic talent equation. When we bring in individuals with autism, ADHD, dyslexia, and other conditions, we are not lowering standard, we are raising the bar by adding new perspective, sharp problem solving, and creative that traditional hiring often overlooks. Malaysia is still at an early stage in this journey. Culture perception, weak enforcement of the Person with Disability Act 2008, and resource gap in SME remain real challenges. But the opportunities are clear. With stronger awareness, better policy enforcement, and practice HR strategy, Malaysia can unlock the potential of thousands of neurodiverse individuals. This is not just inclusion, it is about the building a force that is more innovative, resilient, and competitive. Neurodiversity in Malaysia, untapped advantage, and the time to act it now.